it's Jake and I'm here with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I haven't done one of these yet, so I was like, okay, let's do a get ready with me. So today you guys are going to be getting ready with me. I'm just going to be chit-chatting and showing you what I've been enjoying as a neutralized makeup. On a daily basis, I don't really wear makeup, so if I were to, this is what it would look like. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications button. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take some moisturizer. I have really bad dry skin, so I definitely do need a light moisturizer. This is the Kim Tai one by Ofra. It smells a little bit like Elmer's glue, but I actually really like how glowy it makes my skin look and how hydrating it is, but it's not like too much because, you know, you do need a good makeup base. It is a little sticky, so I find that my foundation sticks on just a little bit nicer. Definitely one of my faves. So to prime my face today, I'm going to be using the Professional Primer. This is definitely life-saving if you have huge craters for pores all over your face. I originally just started putting them in my T-zone, but then I realized that, hey, you have pores absolutely everywhere on your face, and so you need to do it all. I don't really like priming my entire face with the Professional because it just makes it look super dry, and when it looks dry, it looks cakey, so I don't really know what to do with it. It's like I can either have really smooth skin that looks dry or really textured skin that looks luminous. So just to keep my skin looking luminous, I'm going to use the MAC Strobe Cream. So if you have issues with your foundation looking cakey, I'm going to just give a few tips, because if someone gave these tips when I looked up how to make your foundation not look cakey, it would have saved my life. So first tip, apply a primer. If you have huge crater pores, like I do, get a Professional or any pore filling primer that works. Number 2, get a luminous base. So MAC Strobe Cream, or even like a liquid highlighter or something. Whether you're mixing the liquid highlighter into your foundation or you're using it before foundation, do that and make it look luminous, and it'll keep it from looking dry, because once it looks dry, you're in trouble because it looks gross, it looks cakey, it doesn't look cute, it doesn't look smooth. So number 3, use little amounts of powder, because when you use lots of amounts of powder, it will start to look dry and powdery and cakey. If you use setting spray, it's gonna set the powder into your face rather than it laying on top of your face, and it just makes it look a lot better. So those are the tips that I've learned, but most importantly, if you shave the peach fuzz on your face, even if you don't have facial hair, you just shave the little fuzzies that are on your face, it's gonna make your makeup apply smoother, your skin's gonna look a lot more glowy, and it's just gonna help set in the powder. So before I film, or maybe like every couple of days, I'll use like just a razor blade and shave over it, and it just makes my face feel super smooth, and it has my foundation lay on really, really, really nicely. Sorry those steps were all over the place. I kept getting interrupted by my mom, so hopefully you got it. But moving on to foundation, the Lancome 24-hour wear and comfort transfer resistant foundation. Honestly, the reason I haven't been like saying what this is because I seriously don't know how to pronounce the looks like Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. I'm just gonna call it the Ultra Wear Foundation from now on. I've heard some gurus call it the 24-hour foundation, so that's kind of what I was calling it. Today, we're gonna call it the Ultra Wear Foundation. I was gonna be applying this to my favorite foundation brush, the Crown C502 brush, and using this to buff it in. So when I apply a foundation with a brush, I stipple it on first, just so I make sure that the coverage is even, and then I go ahead and buff it in. Don't forget to blend it down your neck, because if you don't, not saying that you have to, but if you don't, and for some reason someone sees it, you will be exposed, and it's not cute. And it also helps with making your foundation look a lot nicer is when you blend it down your neck, because then it looks like you were born that way. I mean, of course, the rest of our face isn't gonna look like we were born that way, but at least we have a smooth base. I feel like a luminous god. So for concealer, I'm still white and pasty as usual, so I'm gonna be mixing in the Kat Von D Lock-It Whiteout with my Tarte Shape Tape, just so I have highlighted under eyes. Also, let's keep going with this how to avoid a cakey face. Don't add too much of the Tarte Shape Tape. It does apply like really nicely, but don't add too much. It's just what I've learned, like you don't really need to go in. It'll do its job in a couple of swipes, and it'll save you product. So before I set my face with powder, I like to go in with some setting spray just to give me more of a hydration. So, as I said, you want to set your face with powder, but you don't want to set your entire face because we are going to contour and highlight, so there's no point in setting in like this region and this region because we're going to contour and highlight anyway. Might as well avoid the cakiness. So for contour today, I'm going to be dipping into my Shade and Light palette and my Too Faced bronzer. Don't know which one yet. I think I'm going to mix them together because I'm feeling like I should go for a different type of bronze today. The middle shade and the Too Faced bronzer, tell me they do not look identical. So I'm really blending my contour far up. I want it to be pigmented down here and then blending it up. Never blend down because that's where people go wrong. That's where it starts to look gross. And if you want to look even more sculpted, take a cooler tone shade but very lightly or else you'll look gross. And use that to sculpt your face a little bit. So now taking a yellower shade here, I'm using this to set my under eyes. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be contouring my nose using my Crown C508 brush. This makes it so easy to contour your nose. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know what sorcery this brush is pulling. Wow, I forgot to tap off my powder. Make sure you tap off your powder before you go in with nose contour. But for blush today, I'm going to be using this Ofra one. It's super light, super peachy. Okay, now it is looking a little powdery, so I am going to go in with the setting spray so the powder soaks into my skin and doesn't just lay on top. Also, I like doing that after I have everything but highlight, because when you put highlight over setting spray, it's extra blinding. So for highlight today, I'm going to be using the Nikki Tutorials Everglow highlighter. This highlighter, so blinding. I don't know if I like the reddest shade, but I do like mixing these two shades together. These are the eyebrows, these are the finished product. Love them, obsessed with them. For some reason, I just can't do them on camera. Every time I do them on camera, I miserably fail. Anyway, moving into the eye look, I'm going to be doing a smoky eye, and this way I'm going to be doing it a little bit different than usual. I'm taking some of these shadow shields because I need that to like cut my crease, or not cut my crease, but just make sure I have that sharp line. I went ahead and using this. So I'm taking this one and dipping into the darkest shade. I know, I'm breaking all the rules here. So I'm taking Smoke Show right here and just putting that right there, just like that. Well, maybe a little bit more. So like that. Not too much. We don't want to go like in. We want to go like in. I'm going to be mixing in Smarty Pants and Rebel together to make a custom like transition shade. I do want it to be dark because we are going in with like, the dark colors. And then we're going to be blending later on. So I'm kind of like going over it with these colors. Blend out the black. So I'm really focusing these two shades in here and then using it to blend in. Going back with those same two shades here, I'm going to be using that to just further blend it out my crease. And I'm also bringing it all the way into the inner corner. I don't think I'm going to go in with anything shimmery. So now taking the color Activist just under that black and using that to just deepen out this smokiness a little bit more. Okay, so now that eyeshadow's done, I'm going to be peeling this off and just going back in with a blending brush. So to highlight my brow bone here and my inner corners, I'm going to be using the white shade here in Everglow on a clean pencil brush. So moving into the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking one of these brushes. This is the Crown C528 brush, and I'm going to be taking a mixture of Rebel and Leader for the lower lash line. So for lips today, I'm going to be using this MAC lipstick, Flesh Pot, that's what it is. For a lip color, it's just a really pretty nude. And just like that, you guys, this is the finished look. Oh my god, I look so cute. So if you guys liked this Get Ready with me, make sure to give it a thumbs up and check out all my social medias. I'll leave the links down in the description, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye!